can't do it while you stood there. Oh shit. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and in today's video we're going to try and figure out what's wrong. Yes, I did say what's wrong still with the Vauxhall Corsa D. We've done 2 videos already and we thought we'd solved every problem there was with the car, but clearly not. We tried to start it this morning and we just had the engine turning over and over. So we know there's a problem with the cold start, we just don't know what it is. Let's try and get into the video now and figure out what on earth's going on now. So the first check I want to do is just have a quick look and see if the glow plug coil light is coming on when I turn the ignition on. Let's have a look. Nope, we've got nothing. Above those 2 yellow lights on the left there, the engine and the car, there should be a little coil of wire. That would tell me that the glow plugs are at least being asked to turn on and power up, and there's nothing. So that tells me it is the glow plugs that are causing me the problem. I'm going to plug the diagnostic tool in and figure out what's going on. Right, and we've got the top-down scan tool with us here. Show you how we use that. Just got this little extension cable in here. The things down here underneath the where the heater controls are. That's your OBD port. We know we've got power on, so we've got a green light. Turn the ignition on. Let's turn on the top-down Phoenix and let's get some diagnostics, find out what's wrong with the car. Right then, the results are in, and as we suspected, we've got glow device circuit open circuit and CAN bus node no communication. Not too worried about the CAN bus side. I think we've nailed it down. We know exactly now what's wrong with this car. There's something wrong with the glow plugs. We've got no coil light on the dashboard, and we've got the fault code here, and I'm pretty sure if I go ahead and clear those faults, they're just going to come back. So might not come back straight away, but it's going to be, in fact it has done, it's come straight back. So we've got a glow plug issue. Let's go and sort it. Right then, so we've diagnosed that we've got a glow plug problem. It can only be one of a few things. It's going to be the glow plugs themselves, it could be the relay, it could be the power to the relay, another wiring fault. Pretty much that's all it can be, I think. So first thing I'm going to do is check all of the fuses and just make sure that we've got no issues with any of the fuses. If that's okay, we'll probably go and get some glow plugs, try that. Last scenario, last thing, I'm going to go ahead and do the relay, but really don't want to do that because that means stealing the relay out of the camera woman's car, and she doesn't know a way to do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and check them fuses. So as always, we're in England and it's raining quite a lot, so really don't want to be doing this today, but we've got to. So let's find the fuse box, and the fuse box is here. So I'm going to get that off and get access to these fuses. That's that done. Right guys, so what I've done, I've got a multimeter and I'm going to turn the setting down to diode test, as you can see there. And what happens is, if we touch these together, you see the reading changes and you may be able to hear a little buzz. So to check the fuses, if we now zoom in on the fuses, we can see there's 2 metal tabs at the top. And I'm just going to check them with this, and I've got to check all these fuses, so I'll fast forward through that because that's boring, and I'll let you know the results. Right, the results are in. We've used the multimeter, we've tested the fuses, they're all okay, so we know there's no problem there. The relay, which we use for the glow plugs, is this blue thing here. Now, we have got another one of these cars that you might have seen in the other video. That's Angie's car, that's our camera woman. Give us a wave, Angie. Yeah, the other way, they won't see you. Anyway, I could go and take the relay off Angie's and swap those and try it over, but I don't think she'll be too keen on me doing that, and it is raining. It is England. So we're going to leave that for now, and I'm going to shoot off, get some glow plugs, dead easy to do, and we'll get them fit. So let's go get the glow plugs. Got the glow plugs and another build. Right guys, you've just seen I've nipped off, I've got these glow plugs. We've got NGK, cheapest brand on the market, not the best, but they'll be good enough to prove a point. So I'll put those somewhere safe. It is raining, so let's leave them up there. We've got to get access to the glow plugs. That means taking the top of the engine off and getting in this wiring, so join me in a minute. Right then, I've been and got a few tools. What I need to do now is take the top of this off and get access to these glow plugs. So I don't know which tools I need. I'll put them up here. Let's make a start. Right, we've finally got the top part of the engine all out of the way. We've got access down to these. These are your glow plugs, these things here. What they do, they basically heat up when you want to start the car, and they make the starting of the car much easier. So this is what we think are faulty. To get them out, just pull this off, this electrical wire. I've got an 8mm small extension on here. I'm going to go ahead now, take all 4 of these out. Let's fast forward that. Okay guys, so we've got the glow plugs out, and I'm just going to get my camera woman there to zoom in. Okay, so hopefully we've zoomed in now, and you can see that the tips of these, which are bits that heat up, which are inside the cylinder, are very black and carboned up. So although these are actually quite new, they've only been in less than a year, it could be the running issues from previously have caused these to burn out. So we're going to go ahead now and fit 4 new glow plugs. Alright guys, I just want to show you the difference between the new one, this one here, and the old one here. You can see the difference between what they look like. So clearly this one's got a lot of carbon deposits on it. Let's go get these new ones in. Okay, so we finally fitted 4 new glow plugs. We've shown you the difference between them. Hope you didn't go and make a cup of coffee or something while that was happening. I'm going to go ahead now and just put the top of the engine back together, so this pipe back in here and the engine back on. Join me in a minute. Right, I've got no idea what on earth I think I'm doing. It's absolutely throwing it down in between doing this. I'm soaked, Angie's soaked, but what we have done is we've changed all 4 glow plugs. We put the engine back together. I'm going to go and get out of these clothes. We'll get it diagnosed again. We'll get them fault codes gone and we'll see if we've sorted it. Join me in a minute. Right then, the rain's finally stopped. It's gone dark outside. Let's see if this job's actually made any difference. I want to see if I've got a coil light now showing on the dashboard. Wish us luck. Yes! Get in there. Ah, well, that's the first success. Now let's see if the car starts. And how about that? Fantastic, absolutely buzzing. So that's cost what, 28 quid for a set of glow plugs for it, 15-20 minutes of my time, and that's another job done on the car. Thank God for that. Let that be the last. Well then guys, that's it. We've got the glow plug problem sorted. I'm going to go ahead now, get the diagnostic equipment. In fact, I might leave that till the morning. Go and bring that out and I'll show you at the end of the video the diagnostic equipment, just clearing the codes out, making sure they don't come back. There's a few other things we still need to do on this car. We've got, what was the other things we've got to do? So the fan belt tensioner. I don't know if you heard it when I was going on off the drive to fetch the glow plugs earlier. A little bit of a squeak from the fan belt, and that's because the fan belt tensioner is a little bit stiff and corroded. So we're going to be replacing the fan belt tensioner in a later video. There's also a problem with the heater on the car. Occasionally you'll turn the blower motor from 1, 2, 3 or 4 and it just doesn't work. Now there's a common fault with these and I'll go through that with you and explain how to do that, but that's another video as well. So we do have a couple more videos in the Corsa series to come for sure. Be sure to subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, like it as well. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. We really do appreciate you sticking with us. We've got loads more content coming up. We've got a Ford Focus that we're going to be doing some diesel injector diesel injectors that are leaking on the seals, so we're going to be replacing the seals on that. We've got a S-type Jaguar rear subframe we're going to be removing and replacing, or welding up and repairing, so we can get that back on the road. But we've got loads of content coming up to do with the other cars, as well as the Night Rider stuff coming up and all the other stuff that we've put on the channel. So thanks ever so much for watching. I've been Steve, this has been Knights of England. It's been a pleasure to be with you, and I'll see you in the next one.